I'm honestly embarrassed to be doing business with such an old and dirty factory. So let's end the contract. The relationship with Okitsu Company has lasted for almost 30 years since my father's generation. But now, just like that, the contract is over because of one representative's decision. Wait, hold on. At least let me talk to someone higher up.
That can't be true.
We've been partners for 30 years, right? Maybe Haruka can pull some strings.
Ryota, I'm really sorry. Please let me make it up to you. I'll do anything.
Haruka? What does she mean by anything? Haruka? Haruka? Where are you?
Over here, Ryota.
Hey Ryota, it's dangerous to play in the factory. You'll get in the way of everyone's work. Oh, come on, boss. We're all keeping an eye on him. Really? If you all say so. Thanks for looking after my boys. Haruka and I grew up together in this factory since we were kids. Last year, my father, the previous boss, passed away, and I had to take over the factory. Boss, you must be tired. It's cooler today than yesterday, so we should be able to work more efficiently. Thanks, everyone. Let's keep working hard, but don't push yourselves too much. You've really grown into a great boss. Come on, I'm not a kid anymore. You used to play tag here with Haruka all the time, didn't you? Hello, this is Mejiro from Mejiro Craft. May I speak to Mr. Fujimaki, the person in charge? Yes, speaking. Thank you for your business. I noticed we haven't received this month's email yet. How many units should we deliver? None, actually. What? I'm thinking of doing business with a new company that just opened in the next town. Wait, what? To be honest, I'm embarrassed to be doing business with such an old, dirty factory. No way. I know our factory's equipment is outdated, and even though we clean it regularly, it might still look dirty. It hurts to hear that we're an embarrassing business partner, but maybe they have a point. So yeah, the contract is over. What? Over? The relationship with the Okitsu Company has lasted for almost 30 years since my father's generation. But now, just like that, the contract is over because of one representative's decision. Wait, hold on. At least let me talk to someone higher up. This can't be. If it's come to this, I have no choice but to use my last resort. Hello? I need to talk to you about something. Oh, you'll come over? I'll be waiting here. I thought this would be my final option, but now is the best time to use it.
Ryota, it's been so long.
Haruka, my childhood friend who's 3 years younger than me. We've known each other for a long time, but her full name is actually Haruka Okitsu. So, the representative from Okitsu Company said they're ending our contract.
What? That's...
I haven't heard anything from the president, so it's probably a decision made on their own.
No way!
Haruka Okitsu. She's actually the daughter of the president of Okitsu Company. We've had a 30-year relationship, right? We really don't want to lose our business with Okitsu Company. Haruka, can you pull some strings?
Ryota, I'm really sorry. Please, let me make it up to you. I'll do anything.
What? Haruka? Anything? What does she mean by that? Wait, what are you doing? I'm not asking for an apology.
You're not?
I just want to keep the business relationship going. And Haruka, do you always do this kind of thing?
No, this is the first time I've done something like this, and only for you, Ryota. But Fujimaki told me to use my seductive charm to apologize to the companies we inconvenience.
Fujimaki told you to do that? Turns out Haruka is currently working in Fujimaki's department. Apparently, Okitsu Company has a policy of treating daughters the same as new hires. Complaints? You're a woman, aren't you? Just take off your clothes and use your seductive charm to smooth things over.
Yes. I guess this is part of gaining life experience.
Absolutely not. Does Haruka's father know about this?
No, I haven't told him.
Hearing that made me so angry that I decided to go straight to Haruka's house. This house is still huge. I used to come here a lot with my dad when I was a kid. Oh, Ryota, long time no see. It's rare for you to visit. President, please do something about Fujimaki. What? Fujimaki? He's the one in charge of your account, right? Did something happen? I don't care about our business right now. Haruka, your daughter, is being forced to do something terrible. When I explained the situation, the president's face turned pale. Fujimaki made my daughter do something like that? Yes, this is completely unacceptable. Haruka probably couldn't tell me about it. I raised her tough, thinking she needed to push through with sheer determination. Ryota, thank you for telling me. I also heard he's been acting on his own with Mijiro Craft and your daughter. Well, I was just thinking of what's best for the company. You'll be starting fresh with training at the remote island office. Training? On a remote island? And just like that, Fujimaki was demoted. Of course, our contract with the factory was also renewed.
Hey, Ryota. Thanks. It's so much easier to work now. All thanks to you.
Really? That's great to hear. So, about this month's order.
Right. Let's go with 100 units. I'm so happy to be handling Meijiro's crafts account.
100 units it is. And the usual end-of-month delivery?
Yes, please. Hey, Ryota?
Huh? Ryota. That's what Haruka used to call me when we were kids.
I have something I want to talk about today. Can I come over after work?
Yeah, sure. But what do you want to talk about?
Hey, Ryota. About what I wanted to say.
Yeah, what is it?
It's true that I did what Fujimaki told me to, but I really would do anything for you, Ryota.
What?
I've always liked you, Ryota.
Huh?
And after everything that happened, I like you even more. I can't hold back anymore.
Stop!
Am I not good enough for you?
It's not that. It's just that I've never seen you that way, Haruka. We're going to be working together from now on, too. Even though my heart is racing right now. I think I'd rather stay just childhood friends with you, Haruka.
I see.
Did I just make her sad?
But I'm not giving up.
What?
From now on, I'm going to do my best to make you notice me.
What do you mean?
Just you wait, Ryota.
And from that day, Haruka's relentless pursuit began.
Ryota, good job today. I made you a lunchbox.
Oh, thanks.
I brought enough for everyone. Please eat up.
Well, this is a nice surprise. Haruka's really grown into a fine woman. With a great girlfriend like that, Ryota's got a bright future ahead. She's not my girlfriend, though. Who could it be at this hour? Haruka?
Hey, Ryota. I decided to drop by.
Drop by? Coming to a guy's house this late at night?
I thought I'd come and take care of you after a hard week, Ryota.
Take care of me? Is she thinking something weird again?
Here, let's pop some bubble wrap together and relieve some stress.
Bubble wrap?
Oh no, I missed one.
This is surprisingly relaxing. One day. Oh, good morning, boss. What should we do? Morning. What's wrong? The machine for making parts isn't working. What? You're right. This isn't good. The delivery for the new client is the day after tomorrow, right? Yeah, we haven't built much trust with them yet. Should we apologize and try to get through it? No, let me think if there's anything else we can do. But the factory's machinery is one of a kind. Getting it repaired isn't going to be easy. Yes, I understand. I'm sorry for asking for the impossible. We appreciate your continued support. Phew. It really is impossible to get it fixed right away. It'll take at least a week to get the parts. We'll just have to apologize sincerely. But we'll probably lose this new big account. We worked so hard to get it.
Ryota, good job today. I made some fried chicken. Wait, what's wrong? You look down.
Oh hey, Haruka. We've got some trouble.
Trouble? Is there anything I can do to help?
No, it's a problem with the machinery. Wait a minute. Could Haruka's connections with Okitsu Company help us out? Actually, here's the situation.
Wow, that's a big problem.
Do you think we can do something about it?
Leave it to me. I'm the daughter of a major company president, after all. Hey, Mr. Yamamoto, you have connections with a company in Fukushima, right? Can I get their number? It's urgent. Hello, this is Haruka Okitsu from Okitsu Company. We've run into a bit of trouble, and I was wondering if we could borrow some equipment. Hello, this is Haruka Okitsu from Okitsu Company. I'm reaching out to see if you might be able to help us, thanks to our mutual connection with Tsushima and Fukushima.
Haruka, she looks so dependable when she's working. She's like a completely different person from the Haruka I knew as a kid.
Ryota! Oh, I mean President Meijiro. I think we're good to go. Try calling Daimaru Company Limited in Yamanashi.
Hello, this is Meijiro from Meijiro Craft. I was referred to you by Okitsu Company. After that, everything fell into place, and we were able to borrow the machine for making the parts. The factory in Yamanashi is going to lend us their machine. I need 2 inspectors to join me on a business trip, and it's short notice. That's great. We'll definitely go. I'll pack right away. I'll load the materials on the truck. Haruka, thank you. Really.
Leave the office work to me. I'm confident in my document preparation skills.
She's got her own job, but she's still helping out with my company. I owe Haruka so much. Once we get through this rough patch, I need to tell her how I feel. Everyone, great job. The client's president was really pleased. Thanks to all of you, we made it through. I wasn't sure how things would turn out. I'm glad it all worked out. Thanks to those who went on the business trip, and also to everyone who stayed and handled the office work. Starting today, we'll be entering the machine repair period. You've got the next 2 days off. Enjoy your break. Yay! Unexpected time off. Nice. Where should I go? Oh, Haruka, can you stay for a moment?
Sure, no problem.
Haruka, thank you so much for saving the factory this time.
Why so formal? I'm just happy I could help, Ryota.
You're so kind, Haruka.
Only to you, Ryota.
There's something I want to tell you.
What?
When we were kids, we used to play here all the time. Do you remember?
Yeah, of course. We played hide and seek. You were always getting scolded by your dad.
And all the employees would stick up for me.
Those were the days.
Ever since then, I've always taken it for granted that you'd be by my side.
Huh?
I forgot how much it means to have you close by. But this time, I remembered.
So what you want to say is just a thank you?
No, it's not just that. Haruka, I love you. You've been there for me through so much. I realize you're the only one I could ever marry.
Marry? Is that just because there's no one else?
Huh? No way. I just hadn't realized how I felt. When you said you'd do anything and started to undress, I got so mad. I couldn't stand the thought of you being with anyone else. Haruka, I love you. I finally figured out my feelings.
Geez, confessing in an old factory like this, it's not romantic at all, you know?
Ugh, you're right. Sorry.
I'm just kidding. You picked this place because it's where we have so many memories, right? It might not be romantic, but it's the most special place for us. Ryota, you're really the best. You're finally mine.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Just so you know, I've always loved you way more than you've loved me. I'm not gonna lose.
What kind of competition is that?
I'm counting on you, future husband.
And so, Haruka and I are officially dating. I hope you can give us your blessing. With Ryota, I can rest easy.
Of course you can.
Thank you so much. Yes. Yes, that's right. Thank you. Talk to you later.
Was that the president of the company we did business with back then?
Yeah, he said our factory looks great now, so he wants to use it for employee training.
Wow, you've really built a solid relationship.
Back then, I thought Fujimaki had a point, so I renovated the factory. Now, it's a perfect mix of being a well-loved local business and a venture that's breaking new ground. Everything's going well, both in work and in life. We even have a beautiful daughter now, and I sometimes think that maybe we owe a bit of our happiness to the trouble Fujimaki caused us. I secretly feel kind of grateful for it. I was just trying to make small talk with the beautiful teacher from work at the convenience store. Oh hey, Teacher Miori. Are you working late too? What did you get?
What?
And then I accidentally discovered her secret.
You saw that? You have to keep it a secret.
I won't tell anyone. Next thing I know, she's getting all unreasonable.
Starting today, I'm going to stalk you.
How did it come to this? And finally, she says something completely outrageous.
Let's move in together.
Why? This is too much, isn't it? My name is Toji Takeda, 31 years old. I'm a math teacher at the public Hoshizora Girls' High School, and I also handle student guidance. Hey, your skirt's too short. Button up your blouse properly.
Men who criticize girls' fashion choices are never popular.
I don't care. Even though I might not look very reliable, I consider myself a passionate teacher. Being a teacher isn't just about classes. It's also about preparing for events, writing reports, meeting with parents. There's a mountain of tasks and we're forced to work long hours for a decent salary, turning this into a pretty tough job. So why do I keep doing it? Because I genuinely want to help shape the future of young people. Taking on the role of student advisor, even though it added more work, was something I did for the sake of the students and because of my passionate spirit. But saying passionate out loud would probably make the students laugh, so I never say it. Honestly, when I was assigned to Hoshizora Girls' High School 5 years ago, I was really nervous. After all, I've always been completely unlucky with women, leading a life where unpopular doesn't even begin to cover it. I've even earned the title of Master of Unpopularity. But now, I see the students purely as students. I'm here to guide children. However, there's been a bit of a personal, actually, a huge problem lately. Her name is Miori Anzai, the PE teacher. She's 3 years younger than me, so technically she's my junior. And the problem is, she's unbelievably gorgeous.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Teacher Miori. Wow, you're as beautiful as ever today. Oh, thank you. Oh, good morning, Senpai.
Good morning. As soon as Teacher Miori started at Hoshizora Girls' High, she became incredibly popular with the students. And it's no wonder she's a total babe, even from a woman's perspective. With her looks and figure, she could easily be a top actress or model. Teacher Miori isn't just about her perfect appearance, though. She's got a lively personality and treats everyone equally. With all that, it's impossible for her not to be well-liked. And honestly, even though I've trained myself to stay unaffected by pretty girls, I can't help but be swayed. There's no rule against teachers dating each other, so I could technically make a move. But sadly, I'm still the master of unpopularity. Even when I get the chance to talk to her, I can't seem to find any common interests or smoothly bring up anything romantic. So the weather is nice today.
The weather?
No, nothing. I can't even look her in the eye without stumbling over myself. I feel like such a weirdo, awkwardly interacting with her.
Senpai, want to go together for the off-campus training later?
Ah well, I think I still have some grading left.
You think?
I've actually started avoiding Teacher Miori. It's too sad, but I just have to accept that she's so stunning. I'll never get used to seeing her every day. Wait, when I really think about it, there's no way someone that gorgeous doesn't have a boyfriend. Getting nervous is pointless. If I accept that, I should be able to act normal from now on. Right? Normal. Normal. Oh, Teacher Miori. Working late too? Grabbing dinner? What did you buy?
What?
Ah. Come to think of it, the other convenience store looked less crowded.
Were you watching me?
No, I wasn't watching.
What weren't you watching?
I mean, it's not like I saw you buying, condoms.
So you were watching. You better not tell anyone.
You don't have to be so flustered, you know?
I'm still a woman, okay?
I mean, it's not weird for a woman to buy those.
See, you're planning to tell everyone.
I'm not going to tell anyone. Who would I even tell about this?
Your coworkers, students, or parents.
I would never say anything like that.
Then, swear to it.
Whoa, she's really close. Swear to what, exactly?
To something.
I swear to God, I won't tell anyone. How's that? Is there something else?
Senpai, do you go to church on Sundays?
No, I don't. I'm not Christian.
Then swearing to God doesn't mean anything.
That's not the point. Okay, I swear to Buddha. Does that work?
Senpai, do you go to the temple for sermons?
No, not at all.
Then that doesn't count either.
What do I have to say for you to believe me? You don't have to glare at me like that. This might not be the right time to think about it, but now that I'm seeing her up close, Teacher Miori really is incredibly beautiful.
All right, I've decided.
Oh, you believe me now?
I'm going to stalk you from today onward.
How does it even come to that?
Well, if you tell anyone, it would be a big problem for me.
So you really don't trust me? A stalker? What are you going to do?
Basically, I'm going to keep an eye on you from now on.
Keep an eye on me? And from that day on, Teacher Miori really started stalking me. Whoa! Even on the way to school the next day. Oh! Even during class. Ah! Teacher Miori, what about your own class?
Today is self-study for PE.
Aren't you just changing the lesson plan to suit yourself?
Who knows?
Go back to your classroom. Even if she's beautiful, this is seriously suspicious behavior, right? After school, I called Teacher Miori into an empty classroom. This is way too much.
You think so?
Was Teacher Miori always this intense? Do you really trust me that little?
Well, I can't say I trust you.
Ouch, that's pretty blunt. I swear, I'm not going to tell anyone about yesterday. If you keep this up, the students will start to get suspicious. If they start gossiping, we won't be able to have proper classes.
Then you need to guarantee that you won't spread anything.
How am I supposed to do that?
Maybe offer one of your parents as collateral?
This isn't the Sengoku era.
Oh, I know. You could tell me an embarrassing story about yourself. How about we hold secrets over each other?
One time in school, Wait, why do I have to share an embarrassing story?
Oh, so you're just going to brush it off? Wait, I've got an idea.
What?
Let's move in together.
Why?
If we live together, I can make sure you won't leak any information. And I'll probably get some dirt on you, too.
Don't try to dig up dirt on me.
If you refuse, I'll post a picture of you with a black bar over your eyes online, labeling you as a pervy teacher.
That's like the worst thing you can do in today's society. Are you secretly a devil pretending to be an angel?
So you're okay with living with an angel, right?
Ugh. And then, Teacher Miori actually showed up at my tiny apartment with her stuff. She brought a change of clothes, a toothbrush, a cup, a towel, and a sleeping bag. Apparently.
Oh, don't worry about meals. I'll buy my own. And I'll pay half the utilities. So you can relax.
This is a disaster. The master of unpopularity living with a gorgeous woman. Wait, living with a gorgeous woman? Should I be happy about this? Is this heaven? Living with an angel?
If you so much as touch me, I'll blast it all over social media.
She's definitely a devil. And so, my cohabitation with Teacher Miori began. Even though we're living in this tiny space together, we're like two strangers. Teacher Miori makes sure to keep her distance from me. Lately, we've been really close. With her saying that so baldly, no one can complain. Now, both my coworkers and students see me as the guy who landed the ultimate beauty. But really, it's just because she doesn't trust me at all. I made too much curry. Do you want some?
I'm not accepting bribes, even though it does smell amazing.
The cost of 1 or 2 portions is the same, so just eat it.
Well, if you insist. Wow, it's delicious.
Glad you like it. Curry's my specialty. By the way, Teacher Miori, aren't you worried about your boyfriend with us living together?
I don't have a boyfriend.
Really? Then why were you buying those at the convenience store?
a health class. One of the students asked me, "If you're so serious about safe sex, do you always carry them around?" I blurted out, "Of course," and then panicked and went to buy them. It wasn't because of anything else.
I see, but why are you so worried about anyone finding out?
When I was in high school, I brought lipstick to school. Then, rumors started that I was bold and had lots of guys. Eventually, the story twisted into me bringing those to school. My classmates started ignoring me after that.
That's a pretty rough trauma.
I do feel a little bad for your girlfriend, though.
I don't have a girlfriend.
Really? People just don't appreciate what they have, I guess.
Huh?
I mean, you're so dedicated to guiding the students, and you're a fantastic teacher. Plus, your curry is amazing. But that doesn't mean I trust you as a person.
Your mood swings are way too extreme. Huh? You're leaving the school at this hour? Hello? A principal? Oh, I see. Okay, I understand. Yes, I'm prepared. Sorry, I need to head back to school.
Right now? What happened?
Well, I guess you could say I got a little too passionate. Teacher Miori, just enjoy the curry. This had nothing to do with you.
No, I'm coming with you.
Mr. Takeda, this is a serious problem. I'm very sorry. Sorry isn't going to cut it. This is a huge scandal for our peaceful school. Yes, I'm ready to submit my resignation.
What happened?
We got a call from a parent. It seems Mr. Takeda allowed students to drink alcohol.
What? Why would he do that? Hey, what's going on here? That's not true, Principal. Mr. Takeda was just trying to protect us. What? We went to karaoke after practice, and we accidentally ordered alcoholic drinks because we didn't recognize the names. We are all on the basketball team and pretty tall.
Were you always
so the
this
staff must have
intense?
thought we were college students. They brought the drinks to our table. We realized it was alcohol, but we were having so much fun at karaoke. We got carried away and started sharing the drinks. The next day, we got worried and went to Mr. Takeda for advice. He told us to keep quiet about it and never do it again. What? And we were talking about it in the hallway when you happened to pass by and overheard us. Right, Principal? We stayed at school because we were worried Mr. Takeda would get in trouble. Principal, it's our fault.
Mr. Takeda, why didn't you report this to the school? I didn't want the issue to escalate and prevent them from participating in their tournament. However, I realize it was wrong as a teacher. The responsibility lies with me. Principal, please. I'll resign. Just treat the students leniently.
Principal, please be lenient with Senpai too.
Huh?
Senpai is more dedicated to the students than anyone else, and you know that, Principal.
Teacher Miori. All right, I understand, Mr. Takeda. I'll hold off on your resignation for now. I'll make a final decision soon. Until then, you're suspended and must remain at home. Yes, I understand. Thank you. Thanks for sticking up for me earlier. I guess it's time to start job hunting.
I'm sorry, Senpai.
Excuse me? Why are you apologizing, Teacher Miori?
for doubting someone as trustworthy as you.
With that, so you finally trust me now? Wait, does that mean there is no reason for us to live together anymore? Now that it's settled, I kind of feel sad about it.
About that, can I stay at your place from now on?
What? Why?
Because I realized I shouldn't let go of someone as trustworthy as you.
So, you mean we'd keep living together like before?
No.
So, can I think it's because you've fallen for me?
You don't have to stick to the no touching rule anymore.
Wait, so I can touch you now?
Yes, and I've got, protection with me.
Wow, that's a bold statement. Are you sure you're okay with someone as plain as me?
I'm okay with it because it's you. I wish I'd met a passionate teacher who cares so much about his students like you sooner. You're the ideal person I've been looking for. So, can we stay together from now on?
Of course.
I'm so happy.
Later, thanks to the testimony of the karaoke staff, the basketball team students were only suspended for a short time and missed just one tournament. I was also able to return to teaching without any issues. And now, Teacher Miori and I still happily go to school together every day. I'm so tired. After a business trip to Kobe, I was invited out for drinks by a client, and now I'm wandering through a park in the city's nightlife district. Hey, hurry up! She's gonna wake up! What? In a secluded corner of the park, a group of rough-looking guys is huddled together. A woman who's clearly passed out drunk is lying in front of them. Is this seriously happening? I can't just leave this alone, so I decided to put on a little act. Hey! Where did you go? Crap, someone's coming. There you are. Hey, are you okay? Pretending to be her boyfriend, I approach and the guys take off. Success. Or so I thought, until... Wait a sec. Could this be Miss Marin?
What?
I realized the woman passed out on the grass is none other than the national idol, Marin Hayakawa.
What? How did I...
She's really drunk, and it's not safe for her to stay here like this.
I can't get up.
Do you want to go to a hotel? For some reason, I'm now helping a famous idol while on my business trip. My name's Yuta Omori. I work for a company in Tokyo. And this girl, she's Marin Hayakawa, a national idol. She's not just a singer, she's a multi-talent who's everywhere, from live shows to dramas to talk shows. Everybody knows her. But what on earth is she doing here? And why is she so drunk? Which hotel are you staying at?
I don't know.
Marin is so drunk she can't even remember her hotel. I try to call her agency, but I can't get any numbers out of her. I have no choice but to take her to the hotel I'm staying at. Wait here for a sec. I'll grab us some drinks.
$1.49, please.
Why was she lying there in the first place? On my way to the convenience store, I started thinking about why Marin was passed out. Why is she even in Kobe? There's no live concert happening here. Maybe she's here for a TV show recording. But if that's the case, where's her staff or manager? Maybe something's up. As I wonder whether I should ask her about it, I head back.
Welcome back.
What? Miss Marin? As soon as I got back to the hotel, Marin practically jumped on me.
So you know who I am, huh?
Of course.
Did you bring me to the hotel expecting something?
To be honest, a small part of me might have thought about it. But I shook my head.
A national idol is making a move on you, you know?
No, it's not right.
You were expecting something, weren't you? Why not?
When she asked me that, I suddenly noticed something. She wasn't smiling. Because you look sad, Marin.
No.
As soon as I said that, Marin started crying. I sat her down on the bed and asked what was going on.
The truth is, I'm losing my popularity.
What? But you're still so famous.
My CD sales are down, and I'm not getting any drama offers. I'm on the verge of losing everything.
I had no idea. I didn't know things were like that. I always thought she was on top. The average age for idols is really young. In an industry where most are in their teens, Marin is already in her 20s. It's not unusual for idols to retire by this age. Normally, they transition into acting or becoming a TV personality, but Marin insisted on staying an idol. That's what she really wanted to do. But
I thought I could still make it, but they told me I can't be an idol anymore.
even so, Marin tried to continue as an idol. Her agency's manager introduced her to someone.
They said he was a top producer with connections in Osaka's broadcasting scene. If he backed me, I could keep being an idol.
Wait, don't tell me.
Yeah. They suggested I sleep with him.
This is awful. Holding her dreams hostage to make such demands.
They said, I'll give you a day to think it over. So I was discussing it with my manager, but before I knew it, I got completely wasted.
And that's how you ended up in the park.
Yuta, I don't want to quit being an idol.
What?
Please, will you sleep with me?
No way, I can't.
Please, I want to give my first time to you, Yuta, the one who helped me.
Your first time?
If I do that, then I can do whatever it takes, even if it's with that producer.
How did it come to this? I can't keep up with this conversation. If I nod now, I could have Marin. But then she'd end up with that producer. And that's just wrong. I won't do it.
Am I not attractive enough?
That's not it at all. Seeing Marin on the verge of tears really shook me, but I still turned her down. Take good care of yourself.
Yuta,
You don't need to do something like that to keep being an idol. You're better than that. I encouraged Marin. Even someone like me, who doesn't know much about idols, knows who Marin Hayakawa is. She's a national idol who wouldn't let someone like this defeat her. You're an amazing idol, Marin. I believe in you.
Thank you.
So don't give up.
Yuta.
After that, we ended up sleeping in the same bed. But of course, I didn't touch her. We just laid there, back to back, waiting for the night to pass. This is the right thing to do. I can't hurt Marin anymore after what she's been through.
Yuta, he's really thinking about me seriously. I've never met a man like this in my life.
And so, the night passed. With nothing romantic or scandalous happening between a regular salaryman and a national idol. The next day, we left the hotel.
Home, Yuta.
For some reason, Marin was in my apartment. Marin? What are you doing here?
Well, I'm your wife now, so of course I'm here.
I don't remember us getting married.
Here you go. I submitted this while you were at work.
A marriage certificate?
I'm such a capable wife, aren't I?
She even pulled out a fake marriage certificate. I had no idea what was going on.
So, I decided to take a break from being an idol for a while.
Over dinner, she explained that she was taking a break from her idol activities to sort out her feelings. She wanted to seriously reconsider her career after the whole Scandalous suggestion. While I was glad to hear that, I couldn't help but ask, "But why are you in my apartment?"
Because we're married, it's only natural to live under the same roof.
For some reason, she moved into the apartment next to mine. But how did you get into my place?
The door was open. You're such a scatterbrain, Yuta.
I thought I locked it.
Today, the office of Idol Marin Hayakawa announced that she has gone missing.
Oh, that reminds me. There's this romance drama I want to watch. Let's watch it together.
I feel like she's avoiding the issue. A quick search online revealed that Marin had moved without informing her agency. Naturally, this was being treated as a disappearance, and the public was in an uproar over the sudden vanishing of a national idol. Honestly, I wanted to contact someone right away, but...
Yuta, how's my cooking? Do you like it?
It's good.
Really? I'm so happy. I'm glad we got married.
I was too scared to do it. Marin had clearly been under a lot of pressure. Maybe with some time, she'd return to her old self.
Looking forward to our life together, Yuta.
And so, my unexpected cohabitation with Marin began. Living together turned out to be a lot more challenging than I expected.
Yuta, what time are you coming home today?
Not sure. Probably around midnight.
So your job is more important than me?
I'll be home. I'll be home by 7.
Yuta, who is this woman in the photo?
Oh, she's a junior at work. I helped her during her training.
Don't talk about other women in front of me.
But you're the one who asked, Marin. Marin was totally obsessed with me, and her love was a bit insane. Honestly, it wasn't a bad feeling, but...
You're 5 minutes late. You belong to me only.
What?
You were cheating, weren't you? You were meeting some other woman, weren't you?
It was just overtime. Every day, I was constantly dealing with Marin's intense jealousy. But even so, I was happy to see her getting stronger day by day. She was becoming someone truly irreplaceable to me, not just as a national idol, but as a person. Then one day, the doors are locked again. I was planning to come home early today and surprise Marin. Wait, where are her shoes? Hey, are you sure this is the place? No doubt about it. The manager said so. Uninvited guests had shown up at my apartment. Damn it, this is a hassle. I thought this was gonna be an easy job. Are these the guys who tried to go after Marin in Kobe? But why are they in my Tokyo apartment? And who's this manager they're talking about? I held my breath and listened closely to their conversation. I heard we could get with a national idol. It's messed up to treat your own idol like that. What the? It was all a setup. The producer who took a liking to Marin made a deal with her agency to make her his woman. If they handed her over, he'd give her work. The agency agreed, thinking they could connect with a big-shot producer. But Marin would never agree to that. So the agency decided to push her into a corner. They restricted her work, cut off her information, and turned her into a has-been idol. When Marin was at her weakest, they set her up to meet the producer. Of course, they didn't expect her to give in so easily. They had an even nastier plan in mind. The manager pretended it was a business meeting and got Marin to drink, spiking her drink with sleeping pills. Then, while she was unconscious, they took her to the park, planning to have those guys assault her. The agency intended to use a damaged Marin for their dirty business deals. But when I intervened, their plan fell apart. Then Marin disappeared, completely humiliating the agency. Determined to get revenge, the agency sent those thugs after her as soon as they found out where she was hiding. That's the real story. This is unforgivable. What do they think Marin is? I was furious. Furious at the producer and the agency who treated Marin like an object. She's not some puppet. They're trampling on a person with her own will. Someone who took pride in her work as an idol. They crushed that pride just to suit their own needs. I knew I had to report this to the police immediately and get everyone involved arrested. Who's there? Damn it, I've been caught. But I wasn't quick enough. I messed up at the worst possible time. You the owner of this place? Thought it was gonna be Marin. Oh well, guess we got ourselves a good hostage instead. Damn it. I was easily captured by the thugs. They were pros at this kind of thing, and I was just an ordinary office worker. No chance for me. Well, well, looks like someone's coming home. The fun's about to begin. Marin walked into the house. There was no way I was going to let her get hurt. Marin, don't come in. Go to the police, now! I shouted for her to run, ignoring the danger to myself. You little, mind your own business. The men shifted their focus from Marin to me. I knew they were going to rough me up, but I didn't care. As long as Marin was safe, nothing else mattered. If I could protect her, I was willing to go through anything. Even though our living together started off against my will, I had grown to love Marin for her dedication and cheerful personality. So, if I had to get hurt for her...
What are you doing to Yuta?
What? What?
What do you think you're doing to Yuta? You!
Oh, please no! But all my resolve turned out to be completely unnecessary. Marin was terrifying when she was mad. She was so scary that the men, fully grown, were reduced to tears as they ran away.
Are you okay, Yuta?
Yeah. It felt anticlimactic, but with that, everything was resolved. I figured I'd just report the agency to the police and that would be the end of it. Or so I thought. Wait, Marin?
I see now. I should have just done this from the start.
What?
It's because you wouldn't make a move, Yuta.
Wait a second.
No waiting. I can't wait anymore. I've been waiting a whole month.
I wasn't assaulted by those thugs, but I was definitely assaulted by Marin. We've been living together for a month now, and this turned out to be a rather intense way to mark the occasion. And so, the chaos surrounding Marin finally reached a conclusion. After I reported everything, the agency's wrongdoings were exposed, leading to its downfall at the hands of the police and the media. On top of that, other scandals surfaced. And the producer was arrested too. As for Marin,
Marin, it must have been tough for you at this time. I heard other agencies are eager for you to join them. What are you going to do?
I'm retiring from showbiz. I found someone much more important to me.
Oh!
No, actually, I found some very important people.
What?
Marin, it almost sounds like you're making an announcement.
Isn't it an announcement? I'm talking about my engagement to Yuta.
We're just engaged, and no, that's not what I meant. It's like you're announcing, a baby.
I have one. Right here in my heart.
A phantom pregnancy? Marin was still living with me. But now it wasn't just a coincidence. We were officially engaged. We decided to continue living together to get to know each other better before marriage. But just to be clear, there is no baby on the way. I'm putting that on the record. Marin, we need to take things slow and get to know each other better. On the day we celebrated 1 month of living together, Marin kissed me, but I refused to take things further. She was clearly not in the right state of mind. And I didn't want her to regret anything. That's why I held back. When the time is right, I'll be the one to make the first move. So please wait for me.
Yuta.
Marin accepted my reasoning. And that's how we officially became engaged. I care about Marin so much that I could marry her right now, but...
Hey, Yuta. Don't you think it's about time you made a move?
Not yet. Just a little longer.
What? It's been 3 months since we started living together.
Now that we're engaged, I can't help but notice how beautiful Marin is. It's still hard to believe that a national idol is my fiancé. And I've become a bit hesitant. I'm really sorry. I promise, by our 6-month anniversary, I'll do something about it.
Jeez, you're such a scaredy cat. But I trust you, Yuta. You saved me. You're my destiny.
The beautiful woman sitting across from me at the mixer looked up and said,
Long time no see, Keita.
She was my childhood friend, someone I had lost touch with.
It was my first time.
Before I knew it, I found myself in a situation where she was asking me to start dating her with marriage in mind. Things had escalated way beyond my expectations. My name is Keita Konno. I'm an ordinary office worker, been with the company for 8 years. Keita, come with us to the mixer tonight. I'm not great with alcohol. You're just there to make up the numbers, so just sit and relax. The other group is from a major trading company. This could be your chance to marry into money. My seniors are always ready to jump into the action, even if it means getting rejected. They seem to get rejected a lot, to be honest. As for me, I've been single so long that I have practically reached monk status, and I've pretty much given up on the whole dating scene. She's late. You think we got tricked? A mixer with someone from a big trading company sounds too good to be true. Don't be ridiculous. They were the ones who invited us first. Just then.
Are you the guys from Tokyo Company? Sorry to keep you waiting.
Even a monk like me couldn't help but be captivated by the stunning woman who showed up at the mixer. Wait a minute.
Long time no see, Keita.
Asuna, what are you doing here?
That's what I should be asking. Why are you at this mixer?
My seniors invited me. Your name is Miss Asuna, right? Are you a friend of Keita's? I'm Keita's senior, and I always take care of him.
Gulp, gulp, gulp.
Was she really that upset that I came to the mixer? But if that's the case, she could have just ignored me. Anyway, this is the first time I've seen Asuna since we graduated high school. Asuna and I were childhood friends, attending the same schools from kindergarten through high school. Asuna was always serious about both her studies and sports, always tanned from being outdoors, a lively girl full of energy. Up until kindergarten and elementary school, I think Asuna and I were pretty close. But around high school, we started drifting apart. That was when I realized Asuna wasn't just a tanned active girl. She was the top student, a sports star, and the most beautiful girl in school. As for me, I was average in both grades and sports, and my looks were as plain as could be. Just your typical ordinary guy. Because of my spaced out appearance, people used to call me Flat Soda. As we got older, I finally came to terms with the fact that we lived in different worlds. Once I accepted that, it was a weight off my shoulders. Nothing special had happened between us before, and nothing ever would. Once I realized that, I could pass by Asuna in the halls and chat with her like it was no big deal. No big deal? Maybe I wasn't completely unaffected. And now, after 10 years, here she is, right in front of me. Not only that, but she's been glaring at me while downing several beers. Finally, it seemed like my seniors were ready to give up on Asuna, who had completely ignored them. You two must have a lot to catch up on. Why don't we go to karaoke without them? As expected from my seniors, they're pros at this mixer stuff. But still, are they really just going to leave Asuna here?
Yeah, it feels like the conversation isn't really flowing right now.
What?
Asuna's a good girl, but sometimes she can be so stubborn. It's a bit of a hassle.
Excuse me, what did he say?
I'm glad there's someone here who knows her.
Excuse me? What? What are you saying?
That's the spirit. All right, Keita, I'm counting on you to take care of her.
We really ended up alone together. Once we were alone, Asuna suddenly became very talkative.
You've been staring at that waitress this whole time, haven't you?
No, I was just avoiding looking at you.
Why are you avoiding looking at me? You must be up to something shady.
What shady stuff? We just met up again.
Here, you drink too. Don't make me drink alone.
You're the one who's been drinking on your own. After being forced to drink way more than I could handle, I started to feel dizzy.
I can't go home by myself anymore.
I'll call a taxi then.
No way. We are going to a second place together, Keita.
What?
What? You can't handle drinking with me?
She's like a textbook case of a clingy drunk. I vaguely remember her dragging me to another bar after we left the first place. Or rather, my memory starts to blur around then. It wasn't a bright and chirpy morning with birds singing. Ouch. Hangover. Yesterday. Huh? No way. No. This is, I mean...
But it was my first time.
Sorry. Is sorry the right thing to say in this situation? You need to hurry, or you'll be late for work. This is the worst thing that I could say. I'm so inexperienced, I'm panicking too.
Do you even know the word responsibility?
Yes, of course I do.
She's gone. Oh, I need to get ready for work too. Wait, where are my keys? Oh well, who would target an old apartment like this anyway? Keita, how did it go yesterday? Miss Asuna, right? That gorgeous woman. What about you, senpai? What happened after karaoke? Well, you won't believe this. After just one round of songs, everyone left in a hurry. It was just me and the others, feeling lonely while singing Remio Romain. The song choice isn't really the point. So, what about Miss Asuna? Well... Hey... What? If you don't tell me the truth, I'll order 100 pizzas to your house. That's actually a crime. Well, when I woke up, we were both in bed together. You deserve to treat an entire high school soccer team to Korean barbecue. No way, they'd eat forever. In the end, I had to endure a barrage of snide remarks from my senior during work, but I still don't have a clear memory of what happened yesterday. The thing is, I can't remember anything at all. What a waste. What bothers me is why Asuna was so angry. No matter how much I think about it, nothing comes to mind. I should have at least exchanged contact information with her so I could talk to her sober. Wait, I didn't lock the door, did I? Senpai, can I ask you something? What? Need to borrow some money? The interest rate will be pretty steep. That's way too high. No, it's not about money. Senpai, have you ever lived with someone? I've dreamed about it, but no. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me. Who's living with who? Well, are you saying it's you and Miss Asuna? Yeah, but there's a lot more to it. I'm cursing you right now. For the rest of your life, you'll never be able to find both socks. That's awful. I'm cursing you so that every time you're on a business trip, you'll get a cavity. That's even worse. Just fall off a cliff or something. Just fall off. Anything but that. In the end, all I got from my seniors was a bunch of jealous curses and no useful advice. Asuna's housewife skills are absolutely perfect. Or rather, too perfect. Even though she sometimes smiles at me, she always seems tense. Does Asuna really want to live with me? Asuna has always been a hard worker, but that determination also shows how stubborn she can be once she's made up her mind. I wonder if Asuna feels like she has to marry me because of that one night. Hey, Asuna. She's still so distant. This isn't how you treat someone you like. I don't want to break up with her, but I need to talk to her for her sake. Is there anywhere you'd like to go tomorrow since it's our day off? I can't seem to get the words out.
The zoo.
What?
You asked where I wanted to go, right?
Oh yeah, sure, let's go there. I'm just going with the flow, as usual. No wonder people call me Flat Soda.
They have red pandas here? Let's go see them. Look, you can feed the giraffes. Capybaras! Look, it's the capybaras!
Asuna's smile at the zoo was completely different from the one during our cohabitation. I felt relieved, but also a little sad. Asuna really shouldn't be living with me. I made up my mind and spoke to Asuna again. Hey, Asuna, about that night. I think it was reckless of me to make a move just because we were drinking together. But don't you think jumping straight to marriage is a bit too much? I'm not talking about me, but for your sake, you need to relax and think this through. Of course, I'm willing to take responsibility in whatever way is necessary. Wait, where are you going?
Do you remember when we went to the zoo on a field trip back in kindergarten?
Kind of. To be honest, I didn't really remember.
I was frozen in fear when a tiger in the cage was glaring at me. Then you came over and told me not to freeze up and led me away from the cage.
Maybe something like that did happen.
Even in elementary and middle school, you would always tell me to relax. My parents, teachers, and friends all praised me for working so hard. But every time they said that, I felt more pressure to keep pushing myself. You were the only one who helped me relax, Keita.
I never realized. I never thought there was someone who actually appreciated Flat Soda me.
But then you started drifting away from me. I had to go to the university my parents wanted me to. I thought I'd confess my feeling after I got in, but then you moved away, Keita. I tried to give up and focused on my job, but I kept hitting walls. Every time I struggled, I thought about how much better it would be if you were there, and I kept wanting to see you more and more. I felt so alone this whole time.
Okay. I get it. Calm down.
I asked around through friends of friends until I finally found out where you worked. I set up a mixer hoping to get some information about you, but then you actually showed up to that sleazy gathering.
So that's why Asuna was angry. But honestly, that's pretty unfair.
Once I found you, I knew I couldn't let you go, but I didn't have the courage to confess. So I thought the only way was to create a situation where I'd have no choice but to stay, and I fought my way into your apartment. But you fell asleep while I was in the shower. Even after we started living together, I got so nervous that everything felt awkward.
Wait, what? So that night, nothing happened?
Nothing. So really, you don't have any responsibility.
Oh, thank goodness.
What do you mean, thank goodness?
No, I mean, I usually never go to mixers. I only went because my senior dragged me along as a last-minute replacement. But I was really happy to see you again, Asuna. That's why I want to treat you with care. But not remembering anything, that's just the worst, right? It was my first time too.
Really?
Yeah. Though in my case, it's more like I'm just a flat soda and a celibate monk. Can we start over?
Start over?
Yeah, like from around middle school. Back then, we used to talk normally, right?
Yeah.
Let's both just relax.
The only time I can relax is when I'm near you, Keita. Can I stay by your side forever?
Of course. What? When I looked around, I realized that Asuna and I had attracted everyone's attention. Well, it's not surprising, considering I made such a beautiful woman cry. Sorry for causing a scene.